So, where we left off, you guys were fighting a vampire. You guys had journeyed down into this dungeon looking for Grognak,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, and you guys have stumbled upon this vampire, and you guys have decided to fight instead of become, vampires yourselves. Uh, can everyone roll me a perception check?
Do, do, do.
Okay. Um, Calyx, can you click on your token? That's here. See me pinging on the map. Click on your token and then roll initiative.
Uh,
Does anyone want to volunteer to fight to use Frigga? Otherwise, you may be out a person.
I can do what Frigga does. She hits things with a really big stick that's sharp. I've been practicing with this with D.
All right.
I don't
You
see.
should have access.
Roger, Roger. Do you not see yourself up to the north?
Here, I'm pinging where you are. Do you see it, Mike?
I gotcha. Yeah, my map is all goofy.
Lower right-hand corner of the map.
Okay. And I'm just clicking on the gear.
Nope. Click on yourself. Click on your token.
Yep.
And then once you get your token highlighted, you wanted an initiative from him, right?
I did.
I don't see anything for now.
So on your sheet,
Oh, my sheet. Okay.
with it highlighted, there should be a little box at the top, right underneath your name. Well, actually, your class and race, and it says initiative.
He
Okay,
got it.
yeah.
23.
I was looking
He's
for
quick.
something on the screen.
Well, okay. Just so you know, Calyx, these are 10-foot squares. All right. Your character can move 30 feet per round. And we're actually going to start with you. You've been following this group into this dungeon, or you in hopes of picking up treasure or picking stuff off their body, whatever. But you have seen them engage with this vampire. You've seen them fight a little bit. And do you want to jump in? What do you want to do?
I will cautiously remain in stealth.
Sure.
So diagonal is 10 as well.
Yep.
Am I half movement for stealth or anything like that?
You're fine. You can move at normal movement.
Okay.
All right. And so that's your movement. As an action, you can do any number of things, including if you'd like to dash, you can actually move another 30 feet, or you can do something else. You can call out to them. That's, kind of a normal free thing. You could throw stuff. You could, whatever you want to do.
I think I will dash.
All right. So you can move another 30 feet. All right. All right, then Celine. Yeah, she's got all. Oh, you guys are just so lucky.
I feel the luck.
Because you guys had burned through a bunch of her stuff. There we go. All right. So she. Oh, that's right. You've already been charmed, right, Casey?
She attempted to charm me and fail. She charmed
Mm.
Frigga and succeeded, but Frigga has recovered. I think those are the only two who have been charmed so far.
Okay. All right. She quickly moves around you, Casey. Looks at you, Yesenius, and tries to charm you. Can you roll a wisdom saving throw, please?
Coming up.
You know. So you're charmed right now.
No.
Oh, I see great power within you, little one. You should join my side.
This lady gets it.
Okay.
She gets it.
Oh, come on, Snubbins. What is he thinking?
All right, what do you want me to do? Just whisper it to me, and I apologize in advance to the party.
Uh-huh. That trusted friend to be heeded and protected, eh?
Heated.
Holy.
Roger that.
So yeah, you looked deep, deep into her eyes, and you know what? You're right. She gets it. So you have been charmed. Hmm. She moves legendarily, by the way, Casey, away from you.
Oh yeah, of course she does.
And she starts to climb up this wall. She is 10 feet in the air. So you can swing at her, but she's just about out of reach.
Gotcha.
And that should end her turn. Geff. These are, not too high. Probably a normal, like, 2-story, about 20 feet.
It was over here.
All right, let's go ahead and draw it as a circle, and that way we can keep it. Sure.
Okay, roger that. Does that break my charm?
Don't do. Let's.
So it does do nothing, huh? Because well, I mean, it looks right. But it's an herbal remedy. It's supposed to work every time. Grandpa always said. And then I will.
Oh man, he wasn't asleep. That's what you do if they're asleep. You don't do that. Oh man, that's just ugly.
What am I supposed? But elves don't sleep. What are you supposed to do?
That's okay. This is what I get for stabbing you earlier. To free you. Sorry about that, by the way.
Circle of life. And then went up the wall.
The spores are beautiful,
twitchy. Yeah.
They glisten in this light.
So then I will. I mean, I'm not gonna move that because this one seems super slippery. I will just do a chill touch towards this vampire.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, 26 will hit, certainly.
And that does have a couple of effects.
Oh, such as?
I will post the whole spell. Include description and recast. So you can ignore the second rolls of everything, but so it has disadvantage against me with attack rolls, and it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Sure.
And then I'll bonus out a Shillelagh just to be ready, and I'm good.
You are Shillelagh. Nubs. Isinius.
You will cast a firebolt at Mike, baby Mike, because he cannot be here to judge me.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Icky. Take 15 of that, chump.
Sure. Ichabod, who has pretty much stayed away from all battles since joining the Motley Crew. Yeah, takes. Let's see. I'll even open up the sheet.
Do you want me to control him? I can control him.
No, that's all right. I got it. You knocked him down. You knocked him down a peg or two.
Take that.
Frigga.
Frigga is going to snarl, rush over, big sword in hand, reach up, and raging slash at the vampire. Raging Frigga slash.
Rawr.
Rawr. 16?
Will hit.
14 magical slashing damage. And
Yes.
she has a multi-attack, so she gets to do it again.
Okay.
Raging slash roar. Holy
32
crap.
That's insane.
I feel
32,
like I'm
is it?
watching Clue 1 + 1 + 2 + 1.
She's a scary thing. 19 more
That's
magical
my girl.
damages. Oh boy, Frigga. And I don't remember how many of her points she used up, so I will assume she doesn't have one to do for her fighter skills.
All right.
And that will be that.
Icky, you can control Icky. Why not? If you really want to. Joe.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I got him. Let me open him up. Let's see what Icky's got.
Is Icky a bard?
he is a sorcerer.
He's a sorcerer.
Sorcerer. Let's see if he can hold nubbins. Come on, Mike, the stickler person. He did. Thank Christ. Okay. This is on nubbins. What's the save? Spell save DC 14. Line me. Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Yes, nubbins is held.
Oh,
This
that's
is sort of a weird playing against yourself game.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, you should not do that. Release
And
him,
that's it.
and you can become one of mine. Zache.
Okay, ladies, look, this is getting a little ridiculous, and he's like underneath her, jumping up and swinging with his mace. Mace. Ooh.
Jet 22 is going to hit you.
7 points of bludgeoning magical damage.
Wham.
Wham. I don't believe I have my spirit guardians up. Holding my shield. I don't think anyone looks desperate. So we will bonus action a spiritual weapon into existence and whap with that as well. Whap spiritual weapon. 16?
Oh, yeah, that's going to hit too.
For another 10 force.
Okay. As you come in closer, she decides she's going to take a little unarmed strike against you. Here we go.
Wow, that's an unarmed strike. Yep, that's gonna hit.
All right. And it hisses at you. Rogue in the back. What you doing?
Bust out some popcorn. Now I'll move up.
It's a lot easier to pick their bodies clean once they're dead.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how filthy rich does Nubbins?
Give me a perception or investigation.
I mean, he's wearing a crown.
Oh, this might get interesting.
I wanted to know if I could see the vampire.
Yeah, you can. Can you give me a perception or investigation roll?
Sure, 1 second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Nubbins, can you tell this rogue what you have on your person? Because this rogue sees everything.
Let's see, 13 platinum, 21 gold pieces, 5 silver pieces, 306 copper pieces. I have a crown of foresight that I'm wearing. I have a crown on me. You don't know what it does per se.
Yeah. So, you're used to, casing people. And this one looks like it has some money on him, like a good amount. And this crown looks very weird. Not many people wear crowns.
I know it doesn't protect you from charm.
And then there's exactly, it doesn't protect you from charm. And of course, his magical wand or whatever else that he's been using. And you can see that he's kind of constrained. He's not really moving that much. And you can also see the vampire now walking on the wall.
All right. So I think the range on a dagger is 20-60.
Yep,
What does the 60 mean?
it's the max range.
Okay, so he's
So you can throw the dagger 60 feet without getting disadvantage.
would I incur sneak attack damage because he?
Yes, you are super, super sneaky. Very, very sneaky.
In that case, I will hurl a dagger at the vampire. Do I have to worry about hitting teammates or quote teammates?
No, this thing is 10 feet up in the air.
Okay.
You got a good shot.
I assume click on the dagger
Just a
attack.
quick dagger. Yep. Yeah. So out of the corner and behind you guys, this dagger comes flying and hits the vampire square in the shoulder. Roll the damage.
Hey, good shots. Wait a second. Who the hell throws a dagger?
Who throws darts? All right. So what you want to do is click for damage, go into the chat, and then actually click on the word dagger. And it should roll your damage.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Nice damage.
Jesus. Yeah, that is really nice damage. And announcing himself with a throw of a dagger is a new person. Celine cranes her neck at you and continues to walk up the wall. Again, legendarily, moving away from arm's reach and is now hanging upside down on the wall. Probably like right around here. She is out of melee range, Casey.
No, I understand.
Let's see. Looks at Iggy. Oh, why fight? Join my side. Can you have Icky? Yeah, okay.
The wall.
That roll. I'll give you another chance. Was that for Ichabod?
Yeah, that's for Icky. It's just showing up my name.
Okay. Yeah. You should let go. Restrain the others, and you will be richly rewarded. All right, Jeff.
Okay. Well, she's really up high on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I don't like that. We're gonna use
Standing
our action
upside down
to move the moonbeam, which is 5-foot radius and 40 feet tall. Go ahead and center that, and then I think we're gonna have a definition needing here.
How far can you move it in a turn?
60 feet.
Nice.
Because it's when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, if the moonbeam comes to it, is it still entering an area with moonbeam, or does it have to move to be entering?
That's an interesting wording.
I can here.
Generally, it
If
has
it says it would have to be entering by its own volition.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
if it happens to start its turn there.
There we go. And bonus-wise, I don't have much else that I can do. So I believe we're just going to scoot to the left here. And call it for this round. Yep, nope. Okay. Boop.
Okay. Nubbins.
All right. Does Nubbins get a save against a vampire at this point?
I think let's see. Scroll up. Do you get one? Do you see charmed by the vampire? The charm target regards the vampire as a trusted friend. Blah blah blah.
I don't think so. I'm reading it.
Oh,
It doesn't look like
anytime.
it.
Well, you know what? Each time the vampire or the vampire's commands do anything harmful to the target, that's
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
I can repeat the saving throw. So actually, you do get a saving throw. You were right, Jeff. Go ahead and give me a saving throw for when Jeff hits you with the spores.
Okay, here we go. Boom.
Woo!
Nubbins is
You
back,
made it.
baby.
You're back. You're back.
Oh, I'm sorry for anything I've incurred.
Oh, it's just that I was making fun of you for the spores. Good thinkings, man.
It's fine.
This is why he's the smart ones.
That's me, Mr. Smart Nubbins, moving into the room in combat range.
But you are still held by Ichabod.
Right. Yeah, that's right. I have to make my save. Actually, can I make 2 saves in a round?
Mhm.
I guess.
Yeah, oh, that one was for the past one, we'll say.
All right, here comes another one. Wisdom save. Oh, I made it by 1. I think. Hold on. Yep.
Nice. Yeah, you're no longer restrained. Nothing. You are good to go.
All right, I'm going to hold. Actually, I'm going to. I don't know what. Jesus, I don't want to hurt Ichabod. Hold on, give me 1 second here. What can I do to him? I can banish him.
Ichabod? Yeah,
Yeah.
you could just hit him. I think,
Okay.
was it Lesser Restoration might actually do it too.
I don't have that.
All right, well.
I'm going to hit him with a. Oh, shit. Jesus.
You're going to hit
Can
him
I-
with the shit? Jesus.
Can I pistol whip him with my gun? Make an unarmed strike against him to knock him.
You can make an unarmed strike anytime you want. Yeah, sure. But you're not going to get the proficiency on the damage, which actually is a benefit here.
I'm trying to shoot him in the foot. Here's where we're going.
Let's get back, go big
17?
or go home.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage.
16?
Yeah, that's going to hit him.
Oh,
Okay. Here comes a wisdom save. Oh. I think he fails.
Yeah, he fails.
Okay, so he still attacked me. I got to shoot him in the foot, so there you go.
That's one way.
I am sorry, Ichabod. This is for your own good.
That is something you could do.
Right, need your help here, Sasha. Just a second. Hi, new guy, by the way, and I'm done.
Frigga.
so I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you consider if Frigga were to crouch down and lunge upwards with her lunging attack, which adds 5 feet to her range, would she be able to get the vampire on the ceiling?
Oh, interesting.
She has that.
You know what? Yes, I'll let you go for that.
Okay. So she is raging.
Yes.
She is leaping. So we are going to make this a reckless attack. Because
Okay.
I don't think she's going to have another one of these to get her up in the air. And on top of that, we will use the Great Weapon Master feat. So -10 to the attack roll.
-5.
-5 to the attack roll. Which, God, she's a monster. A 23.
Yeah. Yes. She is like 3 levels. Well, a few levels ahead of people.
So
And then-
29 points of magical damage plus a D8.
8. Yep. Plus a D8.
Yeah. 36
Damage.
points of damage.
36. 26.
36. That doesn't have the +10 in it.
Oh, that's right. Jesus. Monster.
And she falls back down to the ground, swinging with her other attack, but I don't think she can get up in the air like that again.
Nice.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Ichabod. let me see what Ichabod can do, because you guys are having. It was a lot harder last round. This time you guys are actually going right through her. Tell me that's a save. There is a witch bolt coming at Frigga.
No. I don't believe Frigga can do anything about that.
Bzz.
Bzz.
We'll go up to a level 2 on this. You know what? Let's go to the full bore. We'll go up to a level 3.
Yikes. 19 points of lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
She is raging. I don't think she is a bear, so she takes all of that.
She's not. Yep.
Is she like
Good
a
Ichabod.
legit blue dragon thing, Mabobber?
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
Resistance
she does
to
have
lightning.
natural lightning. There you
Thank
go.
you.
Well done. Lightning, not the best choice. But I think, isn't there some other effects to Witch Bolt? There better be.
It's ongoing. You can do the damage again next round without an attack.
There you go. And there should actually be another D12, because it only rolled one D12.
2d12 at the top.
That's the normal. Let's see. On a hit, there's. Nope, you're right. All right, that's cool. That's what it does. All right, then. Zache.
All right. So spiritual weapon as a bonus action is going to take its swing at her, floating along after her.
Okay.
Spiritual weapon. 12.
Miss.
Damn it. And then we're gonna huck a dart at her. Because that's what you do. Yes. Fucking darts.
Who throws a dart?
6 points of dart, non-magical dart damage. And then that's it for Zache. Come on,
Okay.
down here in fights. Come on. What you doing up there?
New person, you've thrown a dagger.
Yeah. And I don't know who this guy in front of me is. I'm not sure if he just has a lover's quarrel with.
Yeah, he's been shot in the foot. It seems like something is going down with him.
Is it an action to ready?
So you want to? You can take out a weapon. I'll let you. You've already thrown the dagger, so you can go ahead and take one out.
Yeah, I want to rearm my deck.
Sure.
And I will. I assume once I throw the weapon, my cover is blown.
Yeah. You're no longer in stealth.
I will move to there.
Oh, another one has come to play. Do you fancy eternal life?
Yes.
Oh. That's how wonderful. I could give it all to you. Life,
Not for me,
power.
no.
Oh, that's too bad. Then you will have to die.
Another one's. Nemo, is that you? You see a really heavily armored human peeking out from either side of this giant moonbeam cutting through the room.
Was Ben supposed to be here tonight? I forget.
good question. Let's keep going. So you've taken out this dagger.
Yeah,
What you gonna
that's
do
my
with it?
action. That's just my action. I moved and drew.
Drawing a dagger is a free action. You can also attack with it or do other things.
Oh,
They're not as mean in 5e.
Yeah.
would I incur sneak attack damage?
No,
Don't
you haven't
think I would.
rehidden, and she can see you.
Okay.
And she's out of our reach, unfortunately.
Yeah, I guess I was more going for the reach question. I guess I will dash. How high up is the sarcophagus?
The sarcophagus is laying flat on the ground.
Okay, so if you stand on it, it's only like a couple feet.
Yeah, it's maybe like 2.5, 3 feet up. Now, if you'd like to propose something crazy, I'm all ears.
It's closed right now.
It is opened.
How high can somebody normally do?
Well, they cover long jumps, like running jumps. I think it's like half of your. Is it like athletics or something like that? But high jump, you know, that is a different story. I would let you get away with. Depends on how good of what you're trying to do is. Let me put it that way.
Right. Well,
It says a
Yeah.
high jump is a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
3.
There you go. That's crazy though.
I don't make the rules, I just read them.
3 plus your, so we're talking Frigg has like an 8-foot vertical.
Something like
okay.
that.
Sure. Jumping over backboards. She's in Space Jam. I don't buy that. But okay.
All right. I will just move in a little bit more then.
That's nonsense.
Oh, hey there, buddies. Who are you? And the fellow asking is the one with the gold circle around him. And he looks fairly casual because he's got this enormous freaking shield balanced over his head, and he's wearing just like a small army's worth of armor.
How much is that stuff worth?
Well, this is what you call priceless. But you know what? I'll let you in for a good deals after this. You maybe wants to throw another daggers? That'd be awesomes.
I'll work on it.
Okay, good talk.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Celine, can you roll that beautiful moonbeam damage? She's
Ooh.
starting her turn.
That's terrible. She does get a save.
I have a feeling she's gonna make the save no matter what.
And it is at disadvantage, and I'm gonna full out the outsped. I don't know why they don't put like the moderate, like the save in there. Ridiculous.
It doesn't matter. She's gonna.
Legendary.
She saves.
Oh no,
miraculously.
she saved. Oh no.
This monster was a legend.
Okay. Yep. All right. So she saves somehow. Don't know how. And she looks at this new person. Perhaps you didn't hear me. Eternal life can be yours. Or just all you have to do is give in. Please
heard
roll a
you.
wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's not good.
So what you want to do on that is on your sheet, you'll have wisdom at
In
the
the
top.
save box.
And in the save box, go ahead and click it. Oh, unfortunately, you are starting to see things like she does.
Did you click the wisdom one or did you click the wisdom save one?
Click the wisdom one.
A little to the right, there should be a box that says saves. And hopefully you
Ah.
have proficiency in wisdom saves.
I do not.
Oh, never mind.
Try again. Try again. We'll give it to you. Even worse. Okay. Yeah, you don't save. And you know what? Eternal life is not something you get offered very often. And you're hoping that you could get it. Nonchalantly move.
Sounds like a good deal.
Hey.
It totally is. Totally is. And let's do when it's nothing. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll do this. And then she opens her cape, and all of a sudden, let's see how many swarms of bats come out. 7 swarms. Nice.
Oh.
Bats and rats come out of. And we'll go up top and down low. Bats in here. Get some bats. Oh yeah. And they just start coming in. 1.
How many rounds do we have until they show up?
What's this now?
Sorry. Oh, okay.
It's a 1d4 rounds.
No, it's 1d4 rounds? Okay. Fine. We'll see. If she
She's
can
like
survive that
shaking
long.
her cape. They're like hanging on, like sleepy.
1 round! Woohoo! I should have called wolves. Next time you guys get wolves. Big questions.
She has to be outside. She has to be outside for wolves.
She keeps them in her coffin.
Oh, goodness. All right. Hey, Jeff. It's your turn.
Oh, hey. Is she, like, on the ceiling, or is she
Yeah.
on the ground? Okay, good. And is
Totally
she
on the ceiling.
Is she within range of me?
Not melee.
Excellent. I don't like her when she's like that. This is workable. We're gonna use my reaction to pop some spores towards her. I'm assuming she's within 10 feet, just not 5.
If you move under her, but sure, we'll call it. Sure.
Alright, then I will take 10 feet of movement to move under her, pop some spores up at her.
Yeah, totally. Get a whiff of this.
They worked for that one. Oh, maybe I should have saved him. Oh, he looks really glassy-eyed. Maybe I should have. Oops. And then I will use my action to move this beam over here, because she really didn't like that. Like, she had to focus super hard to ignore that.
Yeah. Fair enough. Hey, Nubbins. It looks like she might be summoning something. You know the whole tracing of glyphs and whatnot, but you also have this guy you just shot in the foot.
Yeah, I don't.
And
like
it didn't
attacking
seem to
my
break him.
teammate. Okay,
Yeah.
You try the other
so
foot.
let's do this. Yeah, good idea too. This guy's full of good ideas. Let's keep him. All right. Banishment. DC 17,
Hold on,
please.
hold on. Icky. Oh, Icky. Friend of everyone. He decides that he doesn't like that, and he's going to try to counter it.
What an asshole! I would have done the same.
Yeah, so he's going to try to counter spell. Whoop. So what does he have to roll? Because it's banishment's what, a level 5 or a level 4 spell.
Before.
So he's got to roll something, right? Let's see.
14 or better with his stat, which should be charisma, I think.
Okay.
13.
Ability check using your spellcasting ability. Come on, charisma. Yeah. F your banishment.
What the hell is you guys doing over there?
Wizard battles.
This is like the magic missile shield thing all over again.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was funny.
Oh god.
Well, with that, Nubbins is done. That's his turn.
Frigga's turn.
Frigga's turn. 20 feet to build up speed. Leaps, lunging attack. Raging. Berserk. Raging, reckless, great weapon master. So -5 to this. With advantage though, so a 13.
Will miss, and he will try to grab her. Oh crap! I hitting that. Does a 14 get her? Well, I guess she's reckless, so 16.
Reckless, so would have advantage, and 16 misses, straight up miss.
Okay.
And then, so I did find where she's got her superiority dice. She's got 2 left, so she will jump again and lunge once more. Reckless, great weapon master, so -5 to this. 25. She's a monster.
Okay, so go ahead. So that
Yeah.
first one, I was gonna make you use the lunging attack anytime she was gonna attack on the ceiling. So the first one wouldn't have happened.
Well, no, she's using both of the lunging attacks.
Okay.
So both of these cost her a lunging attack, which is a superiority
Gotcha.
die.
19.
So actually 29 plus 1d8.
Okay, roll the 1d8 because it actually matters.
Please, Frigga. Yes.
Oh god. The vampire. As soon as the sword hits, bursts into mist.
That's not good. That is not good.
I'm gonna guess that doesn't count as killing it, so she can't attack the mist again.
She's in Moonbeam,
Ooh.
so you can't shape change in a Moonbeam. I will output the spell's text again, but
Yes,
Oh.
to polymorph. This is not that. So hold on. Actually, let me read something.
Hey, who knew this new guy was a vampire killer?
The mist dissipates.
Ooh.
ooh.
And crap. and you hear as the mist dissipates, the last thing you hear is, "My brother will deal with you." You guys are out of combat.
Well, hey, weird siblings. Ugh.
Is Icky uncharmed?
No, actually. So you're not out of combat. Icky. Good
Oh,
point.
She's not dead?
Am I uncharmed?
No,
It's
she's just
charmed
with
for
the mist
24
form.
hours. Yeah, it's doesn't break. It's just charmed. I don't think. Let's charm. Let's see. Oh, or until destroyed. Yep, you guys are out of combat. Damn it.
Woo!
Woo!
Move all turn. Clear the turn. Well done.
Hey, Icky, that vampire shot you. What a bitch.
Okay, Nubbins, I think she's burying the leads. Who's the new guy?
I don't know. He disappeared out of nowhere, but he did help out. Thank you, new guy.
Okay, like, Nubbins, you're losing your place as the smart ones in the group here if you don't know who the new guy is.
I don't think I ever was a smart one, to be honest.
So, like, new smart one? Who's the new guy?
Perhaps we could make a joint collective, and we could all be the smart one.
Y'all sound stupid to me.
I don't know, that sounded a little like something a smart guy would say, but that's fair. So, like, who's you, buddy?
Name's Calyx.
Okay, Calyx, that's a good start. My name's Shay. That over there is Ursinus Pestis, also known as Nubbins. That one's Frigas. There's lots of peoples here. So maybe like a little more like, why is you standing here right now?
Well, I came to either pick your corpses clean or to kill that vampire. I realized that I can't kill that vampire if that thing can charm me. So I was hoping that if I helped you out, I could get dibs on some things.
That is a surprising amount of honesty, buddy. I'm just gonna let you know right now. I like it.
You can call me Honest Calyx.
You know, that actually would not be the weirdest name we has in the group right now, so I'll let it go right for the moment. Any objections to letting Honest Calyx wander around a vampire-infested tomb with us?
No, welcome aboard.
I'll go pick up my dagger.
But by the way, if you do turn out to be like that one's brother, we're gonna kill you dead.
Yes, all of these vampire types just try to always avoid, staying dead.
Oh,
Everything's got a time and a place.
Just keep stabbing them.
Yeah, that did actually seem to work. And I'm gonna guess good.
Hold on. Let's see. Nubbins, Frigga, Zache, and Jeff. For completing that fight, can you add 2,000 XP to your character sheet? I'll add 1,000 for Icky, and new guy, you just got yourself 1,000 XP for helping out in the fight. Please go ahead and add that to your. So, of course, you have to take the long rest to get all the benefits.
Frigga, by the way, is a blue dragonborn with furry bits poking out between her scales, and she looks fantastically angry at everything, especially where the vampire was. So I'm going to imagine for the moment she's having trouble controlling her rage and is just slashing at any mote of dust in the air.
I'm staying clear of that.
Yeah. So, is like a treasure hunter then?
Something like that.
Good. So you would be like an expert in looking through coffins and not getting like snakes in the face.
I'm an expert at taking the stuff from the coffin.
Wait, snakes in the face?
Looks, the very first time I found a box on this god's forsaken island, okay, we like, hey, it's just a box. What could possibly go? Boom! Half my face blown clean off. This right here, it's all made of metal. Can't tell, can you? You can tell.
Oh, I can tell. Okay, I can totally tell.
No, these are like scars. He's got a lot of.
Do you want to know how he got those scars?
You should
Now
probably
that sounds
put him in
pretty
that coffin.
serious.
So
Oh,
you
yeah.
search the coffin and then burn the coffin. Or at least destroy it.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like a good idea. But yeah, let's let the new smart guy check out the coffins. He seems to be like of the treasure hunting sort. He says. There you go, new guys. Honest Calyx.
You
One
want to-
face in the coffin.
You want me to look at that? All right, I'll walk over to the coffin and take a look. Is that investigation?
No, you're fine. A potion, and you find a potion and 3 scrolls.
There is a vial and some toilet paper.
Okay, that seems a little odd to have in your coffin. I suppose it could double as a water closet.
Do you mind if I take a look at that toilet paper on this Calyx?
Help yourself.
Oh my god.
I want to see what the scrolls are. I'll do an Arcana check. Or can I just read them and see what they are?
I mean, did he give them to you?
I don't know.
I didn't really take them. I was just looking. I can hand them to you. Sure.
Sure. So you don't have to roll Arcana. I mean, you actually, yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana. Why not? Unless you fail, probably get it. Yeah, you're fine. So you open them up and you see there is 1 scroll for Dispel Magic, 1 for Magic Mouth, and 1 for Conjure Minor Elemental. And while you're there, you take a good look at the potion. And because you're a wizard and whatnot, this is a potion of mind reading.
Okay. I will tell the party that. Say, who wants this stuff?
Oh,
Hmm.
potion of the mind's readings, eh?
Actually, I would like the Dispel Magic scroll. I want to copy into my spell book.
Okay, that seems like reasonables.
It's a good quality skill to have.
Sure, I should have that spell. I am 10th level. I don't even have it. So,
It's okay, buddies. You like specialized in the fires and. Oh, hey, that reminds me. Hey, Onyx Calyx. Would you like say that you have a particular gift with refrigeration units?
Say what now?
Yeah, that's basically what I said when I saw it, but I don't know what else to call it. It sort of makes things cold, like really cold. and we couldn't think of a way to make it like not freeze us to deaths. We'll show you. Be fine.
Just try stabbing it.
Yeah, we tried stabbing it. We tried hitting it with a hammer, with the crowbars. Pretty much could not make a dent in it. It just made our tools cold. That's okay. We'll take a look at it. Cause like, what I
think
was
you should stab it hard.
stabs it harder. What didn't I think of that? This man is genius. I could probably rig up like a catapult. They could stab it like really hard.
There you go.
Like him. So we got like this like thing that makes things cold, and then we got like this little indoor lake. Not a big fan of the lake, but if we could take like a rest of like say like 8 hours or so, then I could probably handle the lake, because then we could like walk on water like my good buddy.
Do you think we could barricade ourselves in this room safely?
Well, it's not like a long walk back to our airship, but I guess we could barricade ourselves in this room.
That is true. I forgot how not deep we are in this cabin. Okay.
I mean, there was long hallways, but weren't like super long.
I've slept in worse dumps.
Well, I mean, I would be game for that. It's a brief idea, actually. That next room has boiling hot mud.
Oh yeah.
Can we use the mud to maybe insulate from the cold? I mean, that's the way we'd usually do it in nature if you had to rest and retain your heat.
Well, it seems like a long trip with that mud. I guess we could like put a name out to do it. It's not like he's doing anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how well that magic stick of bridge making out of boiling hot mud works, but I don't know if that's a relevant thing. But that might get us past the cold plates.
Well, we could certainly give it a try.
So, what's the plan? How are you going to transport boiling mud from one room all the way to the other side?
I just proposed it because I have no idea what that magic stick of mud control actually does. So that was kind of just like a...
Fair
if
enough.
anybody has information...
I believe...
Hold on.
Is it going to be in the stuff for you guys?
I believe it can move a 40-foot chunk of mud like 10 feet around, or maybe like 40 feet around.
In the... I think it's either... West.
I mean, I can use telekinesis to move a 1,000-pound object.
I mean, I personally do not think the physics would work out in our favor. It seems like a long way to juggle boiling hot mud.
Yeah, I
and
remember the
introduce it to a
conversations
freezer.
that we had down these hallways. They are long fucking hallways.
I mean, I can mage hand 5 pounds of mud at a time.
Yeah, I feel like the mud will just have a hallway full of frozen mud, which I don't know that would help us. If I'm imagining this hallway wrong, I would love to be corrected, but
No, you guys were complaining about how long the hallways were.
yeah.
I certainly remember giving you guys the rundown of
Hang on, where'd it go?
stuff. Make sure you guys the active quests to catch you guys up. I don't think it's in there.
Elf Crane, Adventure Cove. Wow. Maybe he has it on his actual sheet?
Maybe. Here, I can re-give it to you guys. So you guys have 2 of the stuffs, right?
Yes, fancy
You
crown.
have... Yep. Fancy crown, also known as the Crown of Foresight. Bueno. And the Warp World Scepter. Oh god, sorry, I gave you too much. So this is the last 2 parts.
We really need to get that scepter back from Ben.
Add subtract 20-foot radius. So basically every round we could shift it 40 feet down the hallway. Probably not valuable. Hey neighbor, can I just see that for a... Thank you, buddies. No, that's fine. So if we do a long rest, I can definitely do water walk or water breathing, which would at least not make some of the really heavily weighted ones of us drown immediately in water.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of not water death. It's like the #1 cause of adventurers. I'm not interested in that.
All about for long rest, as long as we destroy that coffin. And plus, I almost killed Icky, so he needs to heal.
Sure, no problem. So we'll just chop this thing up into firewoods, and then we'll make a little camp. It'll be a nice time.
Sorry, I interrupted you, Kyle. What were you saying?
No, it's fine. So I was just saying, let's break this thing up into some firewoods. We'll have a nice little camp. You know, nice defensible location, long hallway, no problems.
Okay, so you guys are gonna try to rest here.
Sure.
What could go wrong?
When you say it like that, I second guess myself, but yes.
Okay, so tell me what you guys are doing to prepare for your long rest.
I feel like we're taking the coffin, we're breaking it up into little pieces, and we are putting it like right outside the front door, like out here, where there's a nice big room that won't fill up with smoke and kill us from carbon monoxide poisoning.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll light a fire there. And that'll also serve as a pretty obvious, hey, somebody just walked through the fire.
Well, there's
kind of
also there's also a bridge, a land bridge that you guys created with the scepter.
Right. So like, you know, fire here to act as both warmth and guard. And I mean, I guess they really don't need warmth because there's a boiling sea of mud right there.
I say we destroy the land bridge as well.
Okay, we can destroy the land bridge.
I mean, if we can make it again. This scepter seems to distort the very balance of nature.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it does.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a long-term problem with that, but for now...
Look smart, guys. If you can present yourself as a better carrier for this thing that's called like a warp earth thing, you just go ahead and put your hat in the ring. We're pretty much democratic here. Special kind of demos.
Demo what?
Exactly.
Okay, so you guys destroy the land bridge, and you light this fire.
Mm-hmm.
Please give me, it doesn't matter who, 8 D20 rolls.
Everybody rolls 2. We could share the blame.
And are you guys setting up watches?
Yeah. There's
right.
enough of us for 2 on watch at all times, I think.
Need 2 more.
There we go.
Oh, wow. Nice 2. You guys, though, are able to take a long rest.
Woo!
Thank Christ. I'm casting Mage Armor and ritually resummoning my Eagle, America.
Aw.
Sure. Though we've only been playing it now for about an hour, this was also a good place to take your rest. Since some people have to level up, if there are any questions, we can do that now as well.
Yes. What experience point should I have started at? Like
So
the base for
you-
6?
So you also should have leveled up to 7, right? At the end of last session.
Vis-a-vis XP, no, but if I did, then yes.
Yes. So you leveled up to 7. So and then you just got 2,000 XP. So go ahead and give yourself. I think it's up to now. You'd be at 25,000.
That sounds right. Woo! Cool. I will do that.
Craig, you leveled up. Oh, you not leveled up. You gave the XP to Icky, right?
Yes, I did.
And I gave Frigga her XP, but I don't know if she levels. I sort of doubt it. She's a monster.
Yeah, she really is.
No, she did not level.
Yeah, but she's at level 10, right? So like, she
Yeah,
needs,
she's a
150 or something thousand or whatever it is, craziness.
85. She's only actually 12 away.
Oh, well. There you go.
What level's Frigga?
8-2. Fighter barbarian.
Okay.
She's monster level. Remind me what your hit points rules are. Roll them and
My
suffer.
hit point rules?
Yeah.
No, you guys are fine. You can just take them back.
No. For rolling hit dice for hit points.
What about them?
Are you just standard rules? I've too many
Yep,
people have told me.
standard.
Okay. Sorry, too many
Yeah,
people have told
I'm
me
not-
weird rules recently.
No,
Come
no weird
on.
rules.
Come on, die!
In
Don't
this
let me
regard.
down. Meh.
Hey, if you're gonna take a chance, might as well take a chance, right?
Yep.
Oh my god, the character mancer, roll 20, so slow. Oh, well, server interrupted. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Oh no, server.
New guy.
Yeah.
The old honest Kalik. You also found, and you didn't tell anyone, a vial of basic poison. And you picked up the dart that Zache threw. So Zache, don't give yourself a dart. And this thing would be like a little needle dart. Hint, hint. Look at the homebrew poison stuff.
Okay.
Hey, what you saying about my little
okay.
darts? My darts is massive and manly.
It's not the size of the dart.
Yes, it is. It is a very nice dart, though. Like,
And you can use those two to make a poison dart needle if during this downtime, during the long rest, if you'd like. I would need a poisoner's kit roll. And
It
you're
is-
going to try to have to beat the 12.
It's not the size or how the dart is used, it's definitely the composition of the dart. If it's a wooden dart, it's nothing. If it's a metal dart, it's also boring. Make darts out of spores.
So I haven't quite figured
darts
out
out
how
of
to
spores.
add the poisoners. I was looking for it, but
I believe I gave you the poisoners in your proficiencies. When you click it, it should ask for a query.
okay.
Go ahead and just put Dex in there. And that should give you your roll. Just trying to beat a match a 12 or higher.
Clicking it right now, it doesn't do anything.
All right, you should be good to go. So go ahead and click on Poisoner's Kit. There you go. So you've successfully made your first poison dart. /needle.
Sweet.
So basically, you can add that to add a dart, and call it poison dart. And basically, when you throw it at someone, it'll take the damage for the dart, and then we'll add poison damage to it. It looks like it's going to be a 2d10 poison. So I will add that for you.
So I started to edit my equipment.
Yeah. So what you do? Start. Oh, we both did it at the same time. Nice.
Oh, hey, by the way, does anybody have like any armor for me to put on at all? Got a spare in the bag.
What kind of armors does you like?
So whatever you would wear, the opposite of that.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I carry around with me all the time. Let's try this again, buddy. What you looking for?
Anything not made of metal.
What the hell is wrong with you? What, you just want to die? That's fine. Why even put the armor on? Armor not made of metal. What the hell? Meh.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking to the wizard, the fighter that's decked out in plate, and the cleric that's literally made of metal. Like, I'm not getting anywhere here.
Hey, I'm on your side. Metal's heavy.
I mean, we got that mud outside. It's boiling hot. We can forge that into some, crappy armor. I'm sure it'll be fine. Wear that.
Hang on. Let me think about this once for a few seconds. Not made of metal. How the hell does you take something not out of metal? Did the panther that we happened to fight and boil in the mud wear armor?
The boiling. You want the armor that's been boiled now.
I mean, boiled
In
hide
mud.
armor was a thing in like 2nd edition, so
Yeah, no, it's not usable at this.
Vampire got a
Shucks.
wardrobe. I'm sure he'd look phenomenal in it.
You exploded him or
Um,
her.
yeah, buddy, I think you might have to hold off on that one for a little bit. Frigga carries around lots of leather. Frigga.
She can certainly make leather stuff.
Yeah, but is she like carrying any right now? What you got, Frigga? Um, 30 pounds of leather?
Yeah, she has this leather she could perhaps make into some armor later.
Yeah. I think Frigga will take your size and measurements and such.
Great, the giant furry dragonborn. Ugh, is gonna take measurements without slashing me in half.
Oh yeah, she'll be fine. Like, if she tells you to turn your head and cough, though, you cough hard.
Okay.
Hang on. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to look and see if I could do anything with it. Hang on. How tall are you?
Like 6 foot something. I mean, I'm hunched, so it's like 6 foot.
I don't have leather worker. Sorry. Nope. Can't help.
Super, just not too worried about it.
Yeah, this fine. Anyway, everybody gather up. We're gonna take care of that water problem, and then maybe we won't have to go into like the freezing cold hallway of death and destruction. So after the long rest or towards the end of it, Zache will ritual cast both water walk and water breathing. So
How long does that take? How long is the effect?
So water breathing lasts all day.
Okay.
And then water walk is 1 hour after I finish casting it. So it takes me 10 minutes to cast it, and then for the next hour we can walk on water, but we can breathe water all day.
Okay.
Hey, Kyle, would mage armor help you?
I think that's self only. If
It says touch a willing creature.
Oh yeah, that'll help.
Is it
All
really?
right, so you touch a willing creature.
I
Will
mean,
you cast that? Throw that
Oh,
out
look at that.
there.
Look at that.
I will put it up there. Hold on.
Neat.
Huh.
I learned a thing today.
How about that?
And Nubbins, this is why you're the smart one.
So
That's me.
oh
are
my
you
god.
foregoing? Are you foregoing mage armor for yourself?
Can I not cast it on myself as well?
Good.
We're both willing creatures.
I guess you can. And mage armor for you, and for you,
That's
and
right.
for you.
All right.
I think this is the Nubbins. I think you're the only generous wizard I've ever met, ever, in my entire 600+ year existence.
Thank you. I don't think I play a wizard well generally, so I think I'm being too generous and nice. But yes, thank you. I should be more dickish, especially as a deep gnome. But anyway.
All right. So Frigga says she's not feeling up for it, and she's gonna hang back with Icky. But she'll follow along. So I will transport you guys through walls. Whoa!
Woo! Where'd we all
Saw
go?
nothing. You saw nothing. All right, and you guys are back now at the.
Oh yeah, I feels like a lots better about the water now. You know, it being in my lungs, wasn't feeling it up until a few minutes ago.
And you clearly see the water is to the north.
Okay, sounds good. I'll cast dancing lights in front of Zache. Do you need light up there, Zache?
Oh yeah, light's real good. So I got my shield on fire, so that's okay. Got my little lucky coin in the front. So on the front of Zache's shield, a little coin is hanging, and that coin just burns with eternal fire. Not hot.
Okay, you tell me if you need it.
No, yeah, definitely sends it ahead. Because like last time, I would have lit up that whole dang refrigerated hallway, And it would only lit up like a half of it if you hadn't sent your lights around.
Okay. Dancing lights, 4 points of lights. Boom, boom.
So, honest Calyx, eh?
That's me.
Yeah, got a question for you. Has you been down here before?
No.
Huh.
Oh,
It's
well then,
pretty...
let me show you a little bit over here. Is where I was chained up and stuck above a giant pit. It's also where this little gnome stabbed me in the hand. And
It's true. That is true.
these guys all tried to pile climb out of the very minuscule hole that was down there.
Hey, that hole was pretty tricky. Like, let's just hope they don't have any, like, complicated traps like a hole throughout the rest of this dungeon.
Calyx, do you think you can deal with the complexity of these traps like a hole?
Well, I can take a look at them.
Okay, so, like, this is about as far as we got last time. What's up there? What are you? Hello?
Hello.
What's are these things?
So as you guys enter the room, you see little animals kind of surfacing and then diving under the surface. You don't have a great look at them, but there's definitely animals within the pool.
Okay, so that's a little weird. So would anybody here say that they are maybe like an expert in these sorts of animals?
Well, I mean, they're not rotting, but perhaps if we could get a glance.
And Zeshe like puts his foot out and like starts toe tapping on the water to make sure like it actually is kind of holding him.
Yeah,
Give
and you see while you're walking on water, even though it's like was an inch, now it's a couple feet thick. You're quickly losing sight of the bottom. The water's murky, and it's hard to tell.
Yeah, moments like this, this right here is exactly when we find out who's a priest and who has no faith in their goddess Joaquin. Love you, babe. Oh, look how deep that is. Oh, this is worse than the tree place. Gots to say, thought Grognak was an ass when he was shaking the tree. Is nothing against walking on waters. Don't like it.
You're a priest.
Well, yeah. You ever hear of Joaquin? Lady of
I-
Liberty? Goddess
walk
of
on it.
Trade? Says that again, I couldn't hear it over your brooding.
I walk all the time.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. No, Joaquin. With the een. Joaquin.
Yes, I'm walking.
Yes, this is going to get us nowhere fast. That's how Joaquin does. But come on, buddy. Work with me here. Joaquin, Lady of Liberty. Goddess of Trade. Does a little smuggling on the side. No?
Mm,
Okay, looks. You want a good deal? Joaquin, she's your lady. And me? I am a cleric of the Joaquins. Also, do a little bit of foraging on the side. Though mostly that's handled by my golden girls.
I like the good deal part.
Yeah, she's your lady. So what kind of little creatures is this?
As you get closer and closer, it looks kind of. Actually, roll me a name. Just roll me one. Yeah. Jeff. Let's do it.
Is it just him or anybody with nature?
Well, if you want to know what it is, go ahead and roll. Yeah, so everyone but Jeff thinks this is just seaweed.
Huh.
And you saw it bobbing up and down earlier. You thought it was just rippling in the water. There's that shit.
Oh,
Jeff, you know it's an actual creature.
Not ripples. Those seem to be creatures.
no, man, just come look a little closer. It's just seaweeds.
I'm going to disagree.
Well, you can
heartily.
disagree all you want. It's seaweeds.
Listen, just stab it. Be safe.
How am I going to stab the seaweed? Look at me. Do I look like a stabby guy? Crazy.
I believe. Hold on. Let me
What?
think about this for a second.
All right, as Zache moves forward, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Boy, I hope so.
Don't fail it. That would be a real bummer.
I put it on the nose, though.
Wow, what a low! Wow, that was a low chance of you failing. Yeah, so it starts moving, and that whole it's not seaweed thing you're starting to buy as it reaches out for you and tries to almost kind of lure you in to its. Everyone, let's go ahead and roll initiative. There we go. Let's roll initiative.
Hey, this seaweed's trying to put the moves on me.
Nature does have many charms.
And you clearly make out everyone seems to be a kind of a humanoid swimming in the middle of the lake, and then you spot one on the top left.
I don't think Calyx is showing up in the turn order.
You got to make sure you click your token before you hit the initiative button.
Ah, whoops.
Oh, hello. Have you done it yet? Fantastic. Had you
13.
so happened that Kelpie. So we're starting right at the top. Zache,
Hey,
make another saving throw.
maybe.
Just fail one.
Don't
Please.
want to. It seems like it'll hurt.
Well, I mean, a little drowning never.
I mean, I feel like it will.
Marika, could Marika make one for me?
Oh no.
Because
No!
Okay.
not America.
Marika takes a nosedive right into the water. And instead of it's holding its breath underwater, Marika's gonna try to breathe normally.
That's how America rolls.
It will run out of breath.
No!
Well, I assume you didn't give it water breathing, did you?
I can't think that I would have thought to do that. It's a flying creature.
That's
I
fine.
just...
America goes poof.
No, from now on, I will always give the flying birds water breathing. What was I
That's
thinking?
fine. That's right. There's oil down there. Go get it.
And this thing paddles towards you. There's Ashay. And you've seen this before. Try to...
He's like a were-rat.
It is a werewolf.
Mans.
So it's going to...
Were-water rats. Why am I not updated?
It has a... Let's... In one hand, it has a short bow, and the other, or short sword. The other, it's just swimming. So 17's not going to hit you.
17's not going to hit me.
How about a 15?
Nah, nope.
Or a Kelpie action. Hey, Jeff. Can you make
Boy.
wisdom saving throw for me?
I feel pretty good about that. I mean, on a personal level.
Yeah, okay. Yo, Jeff, it's your turn.
These Kelpies, are they poking their heads out, or are they like under the water and appealing to us?
When they're making their heel, I'd say, well, has to see you, so they're on top of the water.
Ooh, on top of the water. All right.
Sure.
Well, then I will go ahead and
Or else
slide
this
over
would be
here.
really super annoying.
And I will go ahead and pop a wild shape. But instead of changing into an animal, all of my spores are going to kind of flare around. And kind of swirl all around me and give me a bunch of other stuff. I will use my reaction to try to poison the Kelpie that's next to me and Zache for 12 flat.
So, are these things on contact? Or these have to be...
So the Halo of Spores is 6 poison damage to any one target within 10 feet. Spores fly out. So if they're peeking their heads above the water, I'm assuming that I can get in touch with them. If not, then
Well,
I'll
no, I'm
save.
just wondering. So it is on touch. It's not inhalation.
I have the shorthand. I can get you the longhand.
I would like the long...
And then I will bonus action a shillelagh. That is all of the things. I will get you longhand probably before my next turn. Probably even before Zache finishes.
All right. Calyx, this guy has granted you water walking. You are walking on top of the water. Right now, you're only like an inch or so, inch or two above the water. And I don't know if you've ever had this before, but it's definitely weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to be honest, I'd be a little bit freaked out about it, and probably in my first round, just take a step and just make sure I don't sink. And I seem to be having issues right now moving the character.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight roll. Yeah, you don't trust this.
Yeah,
And that person might be trying to make you drink. You didn't live
I'll
this
just-
long by trusting.
by trusting finger wagglers, yeah.
Yeah.
I will just slowly start to step out into the water, and that's...
All right.
I can't move my character for some reason. It keeps moving brown lines. I'm doing something wrong
That's
here.
going to be your ruler tool. So on your left-hand box, or your upper left-hand corner of your screen, the ruler is the one that looks like a power button with some weird jagged lines. Upper left-hand is going to get you to your pointer. Select and move will let you pick up and drag your token.
Yes, got it. Thank you. I'll just move out to there, and I'm just kind of staring at the ground and kind of pushing my foot down, making sure I'm on stable ground, paying no attention to what's going on up ahead.
Fair enough. I appreciate that. And on your character sheet, there is a box right above your proficiency bonus next to strength. It says inspiration. Go ahead and click in that box. You'll see something show up.
Yep.
There you
it's
go.
like
You just got inspiration for playing out your character. I appreciate the RP. Zache. It's your turn.
That's your long form.
I will say that it's on touch. So is it 12 you said?
Yes.
To which?
It'd be the one in between me and Zeshe. Also, Casey, you muted? Yeah, you're muted.
Was I? Ah, dang it. Well, the mace was going for the were rat, and I'm going to assume a 9 is going to miss.
Yeah, we'll miss a.
And then we will summon up a spiritual weapon to try and go with that were rat. Spiritual weapon, were rat attack. 25?
Yeah, that's gonna hit. 25 is gonna hit.
And we'll do 9 points of forceful damage. And I don't think I can add my cleric fire smack to that, so 9 points of force damage.
Any movement?
Guess we could take like a step up. Sprushing around.
Nubbins. Yesenius. You said
Where's,
he. You're back. All right.
where's Frigga? She should be here.
Nah, she's hanging in the back.
All right, no problem. Nubbin's got this. I mean, Yersinia. 35 fireball. It's gonna be right here.
Yeah, you're gonna fry him.
DC
So
17
got
for half.
Those. Which ones? Those 4? Yeah, I think those.
Yeah.
All right. One, 2, 3 dex. How about the were rat? Nope.
Take 35 fire. Magic.
Yikes!
All right, the rat fries and sinks to the bottom. The seaweed. Okay.
That's a bunch of horse shit. Is that okay?
Well, no, Nubbins, it's like your natural
mean-
enemy.
It took some, but these are waterlogged.
Yeah, that's true.
But they definitely took some damage.
Okay. No, that's it. Nubbins is done.
Just not as much as you'd hope. All right. Let's get Ichabod off.
No, we were counting on him.
Oh, yeah. I can control it. Come on.
No. They were in the last battle, so I let you guys continue. But this is you 3. Just
4.
you 3.
Fair enough.
4.
Fair enough.
Just you 4. Just you 4. Sorry.
I mean, one of us isn't really participating right now, but that's fine. He'll get over it. Just have faith, buddy. Peter could do it.
All right, the Kelpie surfaces and sees this nice, juicy Jeff, and will try to slam you. 21.
Wow.
Ooh, wow. Oof. All right.
All right. So go ahead and take 7. And please, you are now grappled. There's seaweed. This slimy, nasty seaweed covers your body.
It's not any more slimy than I am. Like, it's
Fair.
just gonna be slime against slime. Not too worried.
It's exfoliating. Hey, Zache,
Hey,
can you make another wisdom saving throw for me?
boy, I hope so. Yeah.
All right, and this one goes to the bottom. All right. Calyx, can you please make me a wisdom saving throw? Looking for 11 or better. Oh no! But luckily, you do have water breathing, so that's good for you. And I will say this: you were right not to trust these finger waggers, as you start sinking.
Knew it.
And you sink into the water, and you are somehow lured by this seaweed. You think this seaweed is like a life raft, and you are trying to swim under this water to the kelpie. But you did, but as soon as you kind of hit the water, you do see that right beneath you actually is a shelf of like concrete, not no more than maybe 3 to 5 feet below you. So you're able to walk on in your immediate area.
So
Say,
it's not that deep.
yeah, it's not that deep. I'd say when you look around, because you're underwater, look kind of immersed, you see that far. You know that like from right here seems a shelf that you could walk on.
So
But
is
for
the
your
kelp
next turn,
actually
make your-
pulling me down physically?
no, you're willingly going down.
Oh, okay.
But if luckily you can breathe water, or else you'd be in trouble. So, but for your next turn, make your way over to the kelpie, please.
Right.
This kelpie comes and tries to slam you. Zache. 21. Does a 21 hit you?
21 does not.
All right, Jeff, it's your turn.
All right. Shaking off a little bit of beard spores, he's going to first stick his shillelagh in a nice thwap motion, and I realize that there's no good way to end stick his shillelagh in anything. There's no good way to turn that around, so we're going to smack this kelpie in front.
All right, let's see. This grapple doesn't give you disadvantage. Doesn't matter. You hit the 16 will hit it.
Oh, wow. So
What-
it's
4.
4 damage. Symbiotic Spores gives 1d6 bonus to melee damage. Text
Okay.
dump. I'll use
Yeah,
my
you hit-
reaction to throw more spores at it for another 12. As it's trying to
Okay.
slimy all over me, I'm just trying to literally shed all of the things on me at it.
So is this using another wild shape?
So the wild shape lasts for 10 minutes. I will get you a full text dump because I did the abbreviation.
Rather not. You can just.
Yeah, okay. So 9 total of 21 for the turn.
Got it.
16 of which is poison.
Calyx, please make your way over to Kelpie,
The one on the right.
the one I'm pinging.
How fast can it move underwater?
Right now, it's half your speed. So Right now it's just normal because you can walk. That's 10. So you can make it to this thing.
Okay.
Actually, it's your whole turn, so go ahead and make one more move. You're going to dash over. All right, you've made it to this seaweed, and you're going to reach out. Aren't you lucky?
Yeah, get some honest calyx. Good. How are you under the waters? What are you doing, buddy?
Well.
Okay. Zache.
Okay, we're going to cast the Word of Radiance and light up these two fellows next to me.
Okay.
Kerzap. Not so
Saves.
great.
Helpy.
One of them takes 5. And then this one down here is going to get the mace, the spiritual weapon attack.
Mm-hmm.
12?
12 will miss.
Rawr.
It's bobbing up and down the water. You know, Calyx is making the water choppy right now.
This is not as easy as it looks.
Eusinius.
Okay, Sinius will move here. He's staying out of the water though. Can he see Calyx moving towards this Kelpie?
Okay.
Can he see him moving
Can
towards
you
the
see
Kelpie?
the Kelpie?
Can
Yeah,
I see Calyx moving towards the Kelpie?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's murky, but you saw him kind of jump into the water.
Okay, so Nubbins will attack that Kelpie with magic missile.
Yeah, you're going to hit it, certainly. That
18.
happened.
Force.
18, ouch. And that should trigger Calyx. Can you make me another wisdom saving throw?
Sure.
Try to beat 11 this time. You do not. Okay. Has a strong stranglehold on you. All right, this thing that is grappling you. It will, not knowing that you can breathe, will attempt to shove you underwater. Oof, it's going to fail. I'll tell you that right now.
Hey, no horseplay in the pool.
Say it to the bottom. This one comes up. Seeing that you're grappled, it's going to hit you there, Jeffrey. 21.
Why 21?
You're grappled.
Grapple doesn't give advantage.
Unless it restrains him.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Grapple just reduces movement to 0.
Fine. Be that way. It misses. These are stupid things anyway. All right. Kelpie, that one went. And it missed. This Kelpie will try to grapple you there, Mr. Calyx. It's going to attack you. 12. Does a 12 hit you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Armor class
16
top
AC.
center. AC.
16.
Should be like a shield.
I think he said 16.
16.
Okay,
yeah.
16. Yeah, that doesn't hit you. 15 won't hit you either. You're fine, but you're still trying. This last one. Hey, Nubbins, make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no,
That
not
was-
Nubbins.
I'll be fine. Fine.
Fine. All right, Jeff.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I want to smack the one in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 22 will hit.
Some of the spores, again, like seemingly coming out of the stick, spores start just flying everywhere.
Give him the old stinky stick.
Like, I tried earlier to not make it that crass, but, like, now I just gotta put spores everywhere, so ignore the 3 on top. That's 12 more poison. Does it seem like this seaweed is suffering the effects of, you know, having its bloodstream tainted?
Seaweed with bloodstreams. Go ahead and make me a nature. Well, you already know some of it, but doesn't. I mean, you can't tell. You really can't.
Okay. That's all of the things. I'm not bonusing real goods. Calyx, get out of the pool! Or get on top of the pool.
Or
Calyx,
at least
it's
just
your
like
turn.
hits the thing in front of you. What?
You're charmed right now, so you're just kind of swimming around with it. You're not really doing anything. Sachet. You can make a
Zashiel?
wisdom saving throw. Hold on. Can you make one
Oh.
at the end of his turn?
Who, me?
Oh, and I gotta stop doing.
At the end of each of its turns, yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. See if you break this check. You do.
Woo!
You're on to this floating seaweeds game.
Trickery. Seaweed trickery.
There you go. Sachet.
So Zashiel will take a step over, so he's in the middle of of everything, and then once more with the word of radiance. All 3 for 7 points. DC 16.
Okay. Uno. Dos. Trace.
Oh, only the middle one. 7 in the middle, none to the others, and the one that we've all been beating on. Spiritual weapon.
22.
Clonk.
Finally put it down.
That victory felt a little hollow. Okay, let's keep going. That's it.
Lucinius. These things are sticking around.
They are stubborn.
Yeah, and I do not like this 8-hole right here.
Yeah, he's coming.
Getting close to me. I don't like that. He's like the Dutch. He likes his space. So, Firebolt.
Yeah, that's gonna hit it.
15.
15. Yeah. It recoils, not liking it. And now
Not-
it is fully
Stay
fixated
right
on
there.
fully fixated on the thing that just hit it.
Now that's done. That's it.
No, we're gonna
Alright.
end up with another were nubbins.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
And it runs right up next.
In retrospect, Nubbin should have moved. This is why I'm only 21 on paper. Intelligence.
All right. One of the Kelpies moves, surfaces right next to you, Jeffrey. Tries to slam you. Da-da-da-da-da. Will the boys be boys? 13. Does
So-
that hit you?
13
Thank
would have
God.
hit, except for Nubbins putting a little wub wub around me.
Woo!
Okay. The wub wub is holding firm. Some slams for you, Calyx. 11. I don't think 11's gonna get past your 16.
Nope.
And then for you as well, there, Mr. Armor. Okay, we'll move on. Jeff.
I'm gonna keep. Oh no, I'm still grappled, and I'm not burning an action to get ungrappled.
No, you're not grappled. You're not grappled. The one that grappled you got hit. You were ungrappled.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this Kelpie.
All right, he will try to hit you, and he misses because it's seaweed.
It's slimy. I'm slimy. I mean, there's nothing you can do. But this were-rat is in front of the guy who put the shield on me, and he's just got to go there. I don't know if a 14 will do.
14. Let's check. 14 does hit. For some poison.
Yep, 5 poison, 6 bludgeoning, and we'll throw a reaction to get 12 more on the rat. Sorry, I have to keep clicking on and off the D6 for the symbiotic. You can ignore the second, or you can ignore the 2. I will type out the amount of shakeout, and as I switch from A to B, Hopkins, thank you. I understand that this is a squirrely situation for you. Oh, that's a rat. Never mind. That nature pun doesn't work. Calyx, stop drowning.
The were-rat was not ready for the assault from behind, and it looks like it got clobbered, and it is not looking good. Calyx, you are free of all symptoms. You were somehow under the water, but you were breathing it. Seems to be okay. And you got the kind of giant jellyfish kind of seaweed thing trying to hit you.
All right.
Fair enough. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Nice hit.
Yeah, go ahead and roll some damage. Right, no one's near it, so you don't get damage. Piercing.
Can I use a bonus action to draw a second?
Oh, yeah, that's a free action. You can go ahead and draw it.
Get a little extra stab it.
Sure. Go ahead and make another dagger attack.
Oh, I don't know if I got it this round.
Yep.
Okay. You do. I mean, you can absolutely do
Ooh, and sure you do.
it. Okay. We'll remove the proficiency from this. Go ahead and hit dagger. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that looks like a
7 more?
7. Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check there, Calyx. Yeah, you are, stabbing your little heart out, but it doesn't seem like it's making that much of an impact. I mean, it is seaweed.
It's stab resistant.
Zache.
Zache's just good. What were you saying?
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
Zache's just stomping around up there, calling out words of radiance.
All right, more words of radiance. Perhaps this time they will hit.
Hey, they've been doing a little bit each time.
There you go.
That one is just like weirdly confident, weirdly healthy. And then spiritual weapon, we'll go with the southern one.
All right.
16?
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Bonk. 7
Bonk.
force.
Bonk indeed. Okay.
Hey, you guys doing okay? Okay, good talk.
Nubs.
Nubbins will cast magic missile one at a time at the rat until it falls.
Okay. Well, I can tell you on the first one, it falls.
Second one is going for Calyx. And the third one is going Calyx as well. This will have my +5 modifier. So another 9. So 12 to the 1 on Calyx.
Okay.
Does my magic missile have any impact on this thing? Can I make a perception?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you think you got that. You hit all of it.
Use the magics. As Ashe would say.
What's that?
Is that shit? One of the Kelpies leaves your range.
Oh no, you gets the hex back here. And you know what? He's been dancing around using his word of radiance, so he's not holding his mace at the moment. So he's just gonna try and reach down and grab it and just grapple it back. Come on's back here.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, no, you're able to not restrain, but you're able to keep it in its place.
It's like reeling in a
Alright.
giant ball of spaghetti. This is weird.
Mom's spaghetti. Let's see if it lands on you. It does not. Calyx, this one's trying to slam you again. It did not. These things suck. All right.
Gurgle at it.
All right. Enter where we're at number 2. And it is doggy paddling a storm up. This Kelpie tries to move past you, Zache.
Can't do anything
But-
about it.
No, you cannot. And it moves to this area. Jeffrey. 24.
Oof. Well, you hit both the ends of the spectrum there.
Yep. So go ahead and take the 9 damage, and you are grappled again. But it is your turn.
Ugh, well, I mean, it feels a little redundant at this point, but like, it kind of worked before. So,
Hit.
like, let's keep
Hit.
hitting it.
All right.
And then I don't have a reason to think that this won't work. God bless it. Keep not declicking. So 13 poison,
Okay.
8 magic bludgeoning. Some of the spores around me kind of shield a little bit as this Kelpie closes in and slams. And it seems like some of them just get shooken off instead of parts of me.
Okay. Calyx,
All right.
there is a were-rat swimming right near you.
I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage
Okay.
and my movement to start swimming back to this safe harbor sort of
Yeah.
ledge.
And if you want,
And-
you can go ahead and stand on top of the water again if you'd like.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could figure out some way to get up top. Whether it's
Yeah,
an
sure.
extra action.
It's kind of like a pulling yourself out of the ice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Feels much more my element than being underwater.
Okay. That was your bonus action and movement? Do you have an action?
Well, yeah. If I can take a swing at this.
You can.
So-
15 will hit, and you get the sneak attack because someone is within 5 feet of it. Jesus. Very sneaky.
Like the sneak snip.
That is not insignificant amount of sneak. Zashay.
Hey, on the Skelix, welcome back. Reminds me, like, next time we take a little break, fix up your dagger for you. That looks a little, weak there, buddy. And then he will cast a Word of Radiance, plonk, and try and get those 2.
Okay.
Why? Why are you so healthy? And then he will try and smack the one to the west.
Are you letting go of the one that you have grappled?
No. Spiritual weapon's just going to try and smack down on it.
Spiritual weapon. Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
sorry, spiritual weapon.
Which one? The one that you're grappled or the one?
Yeah,
to
the one
south?
the one that's grappled to the west.
Okay.
And wonk. Wonk.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Okay.
Why won't you die? And then he will actually hang on. He will
Sorry.
actually because he's got it grappled, he can move at half his speed and drag it along with him. So he's gonna step there and drag it right there.
Okay. Nubbins.
Word up. Nubbins will cast Firebolt at the rat.
Okay. 18 will
18?
hit.
9
9.
fire.
Hey, good shot, Nubbins!
Thank you. That's it.
All right. Kelpie that was dragged willingly moves closer. And will try to slap at Calyx.
Hey, wait, dude, grappled. You can't willingly move nowhere.
I have a
Get
question.
your
Is that
butt
the one that's
back over
grappled?
there,
I thought it was.
Yeti.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Did it end its turn?
Okay. What?
No, Calyx, it actually never moved.
Yeah, it never
okay.
moved. It was grappled. So it's just gonna hit the thing that's grappling it. Try to give it a nice little hug. 23.
Wow, 23 hits. Well done.
Fantastic. And 12. For 11 damage. Piercing.
11 piercing.
Don't know why Slam's doing piercing. That's weird.
It's a special kind of piercing.
Yep. And I'm going to rule that because it would normally grapple you on an attack, that either you can be grappled or we can have a contest for it to break free from your grapple.
I'll
Your
be
choice.
grappled. I'm not going nowhere.
All right, you guys
You wants to
are
hug?
in
Let's hug.
an embrace. Yep, you guys are embracing.
Squeeze it out, buddy.
Congratulations. All right, that one's getting closer. But it hasn't quite reached you. This were-rat is swimming fast, though. And it, with the last of its movements, gets up on the shelf.
Did it get close enough that I got the chance to bonk it?
No,
Okay,
it went around you.
fair.
So did it end?
It did end there.
Okay. Quick question.
Yeah.
Skirmisher. I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's right. You can run away.
Nice.
Nice.
I pulled the brave Sir Robin.
So is it your
And-
reaction, right? Or is it just you can do it?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
How far can you move?
Half my movement.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and move 2 squares in any direction you want.
I'm going to move.
There you go. Leaving Yesenius all by himself with the were-rat.
I got this.
Hey, Jeff. Yeah, it just can't hit you for some reason, Jeff. You're just too slippery for it. No one else slippers the Jeff. Jeff, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and slip on over this way, and then go ahead and hit this were-rat, because
Yeah.
these things do not look friendly.
No, I mean, it's a giant rat. Humanoid rat.
We find out months later they were just coming to greet us.
15 hits.
Sorry, Roll20 is super slow for me tonight, so I'm trying to get this all thrown out as quick as possible.
Oh, you're doing fine.
Alright, so it's going to be flat 11. It does have bonus poison damage, which I will just attach to my reaction on my turn to blow more spores at it.
Okay. Yeah, it looks hurt. Really hurt. Galix.
Oh, sorry. I just figured out how to paste. My turn?
Yeah.
All right. I will step there.
Yeah.
Stab.
And stab it. A stabby stab. Let's see it. Oh, let's see. Does the 13 hit the were-rat? It does! I have a feeling your sneak attack damage is going to be more than enough to get this thing done. It is enough. Alright. Down goes the were-rat. Well done. Zashay, you're hugging seaweed for some reason.
The word is agree. Bzzt. And then... Really? Alright, that's fine.
But the one you were not hugging for some reason wasn't expecting it, and it goes away. It
So,
just kind of dissipates into many leaves.
And then, like, as Shay's hugging, he, like, lifts one hand away for a second, and then rather than a pat on the back, his spiritual weapon comes and clangs, trying to squish it between him and his armor.
Sure.
15.
Yeah, which will hit. Which will hit
Clonk.
for 7.
Yeah, these things is really starting to bug me.
Nubbins.
Alright, it's a magic missile show.
Okay.
I'll start out one dart at a time. This guy right here.
5 will hit.
Still standing.
Yep. 3. Still standing.
7.
Still standing.
That's all I got, guys.
All right. The one that's hugging you. Slamming. Jamming.
No.
Okay. Kelpie. Oh, not there. There. Here. Nubbins. This Kelpie wants to hug you for hitting it with its your magic missile. But alas, does a 15 hit?
No, because I cast shield.
Okay. Then this is elementary because they are at low life. You guys are past this. I'm just gonna end it there. that one. Let's see, there were 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, right? 4. So I count. And where we're at. Two, 3 of you.
4.
4 of you. Thank you. Keep on doing that for some reason. Math is hard.
I was told there would be no math.
I know, that's why I got a calculator, luckily. Go ahead and add 1,250 XP. Kelpies actually had some XP on those. But the water seems clear of effects and adversaries. Adversaries are now gone. I will
Cool.
say, Calyx, you did see when you were under the water, swimming toward a Kelpie, you swear you saw what looked to be a small port under the water in this direction.
Sorry.
A port as
small-
in door, sorry.
Okay. Which direction? Got it. Okay.
But it was all the way underneath the water.
Like in the floor?
If you saw a door all the way underneath the water.
Alright, I'll point in that direction. Saw something over there.
Yeah?
What's with that finger waggler stuff, by the way?
What finger waggler stuff?
I expected when I got in the water to sink, and I didn't. Made me nervous.
Well, okay, looks. You see how like you're like a little guy, and I'm like a big guy, and I'm jumping on top of the water, and it's just fine. He's like, boom, boom, boom. He's like, that's how it works. You just has the faith, and you're fine. You start doubting Joaquin, you just letting yourself down, buddy.
That makes me nervous.
Yes, well, you got to learn to have a little faith. This fella, he wrote the song about it. I'll sing it for you sometime.
I'll slowly make my way across the water, kind of stomping my foot as I.
So where's this thing you saw?
I'm paying more attention to the water and me standing on it, but I'll make my way over to it. Over here.
Oh,
So, are you going underneath the water? I'm going to move you over for a second.
I feel like I'm stuck above the water, honestly. Like I'm trying to go under,
water
but
walk
I
is in
can't.
May. You can willfully try to swim underneath the water.
Yeah, but I don't know that, so I feel like I'm
Fair
stuck.
enough.
well, you
All right.
kind of did it last time. Why don't you just like make your fans in a fist, and I'll throw you at the water really hard. We'll see what happens.
Let me under. I'll show you.
Okay.
All right. So you go under, and sure enough, there is a door there. Are you trying to interact with the door?
Sure.
All right. You reach out for the handle. and it doesn't want to open.
I'll beckon some of the other people who are lagging behind.
So looking down through the water, does there appear to be a way to get out should someone who weighs perhaps a metric ton, if they had gotten down there?
No. It looks like, a good 20 feet deep plus.
What was it
Okay,
you said?
And
Have
just
faith.
sheer walls on either side.
Okay, this is definitely
Above
going
the-
to be someone else going down there. I'll lower you a rope, just like we did in the hole.
I thought you said to have.
No. No.
Which went so well.
I thought you said to have faith.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the bubbles.
You don't trust your own God?
Well, see, I has water walk and water breathing. I don't has levitate. I can pull you up, but I can't pull myself up. That's basically one of the restrictions in clerical magic, no bootstrap levitation.
Finger waggler, blah, blah.
Yeah, finger waggler. I'll wiggle club at you, you little snarky little.
Okay, so you figure out a way to come back up. How are you going to open the door?
Was it just not moving, or was the lock not giving?
You were unable to open the door. The handle didn't seem to move.
So something about the lock. I'll go down and inspect the lock.
Okay. Inspect you do. It seems to be a lock.
Okay. I'll swim back up. Do you guys have a key or something?
You know, the last fella I met who was like an expert treasure hunter carried a few things around with him that sort of doubled as keys.
I wanted to check to see if you actually had the key before I go wasting my time.
Yeah, that's it's a good thoughts. Appreciate your thoroughness. Get your points on the smart guy scale, but yeah, no has a key.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Let's see.
anything reasonable here at all. We have a giant room of boiling mud. We have a hallway with cold plates. Why would there actually be a key to a door?
You know, the smart guy does sort of remind us of a thing. Maybe we should check out the were-rats.
The corpses?
Ugh.
I mean, maybe they has the key. Could be on the little seaweed things, whatever they were.
All right, Jeff will go deep diving around.
Okay, yeah, you find the charred bodies that are now turned green and purple from your spores at the bottom of this little pool.
Do they have any material possessions besides their basic weaponry?
Oh, hey, check them for leather armors.
They only have natural armor.
Aw.
Boo.
Let's see. Yeah, yeah, it's got nothing on it.
Oh, sorry. As Jeff emerges. Yeah, no such luck.
Okay, buddy, seems like you're ups. You know what, though? Here's a lucky coin for you. Good job, you has funds in your underwater lockpicking. How could that possibly make it more difficult? and he'll cast guidance.
If you would, if you'd like a hand, I could help a little. It's been probably a century or two before I've used them, but those skills don't rust.
Was that a pun?
It's a little bit of a pun, for sure. But also, I am proficient. I just don't have the actual tools themselves. So if I can help Craig, I would like to.
Let's see a roll there, Mr.
What am I rolling exactly?
These tools.
All right.
And usually very bottom, there you go.
Yeah, you don't need the help at all. The door opens, and as it opens, you get to see a giant thing appear. And unfortunately, you guys have to re-enter. Well, you guys never left it, because but it gets the jump on you, sir. And this one seems at least twice as large as the last one. At least. And it gets a 19 on you.
I will.
And a 27.
Oof.
Oof. I will try and dodge the first attack entirely.
Okay. How so?
With the defensive duelist.
Okay. So what do you do with that? When you're wielding finesse weapon, which you are, it did hit you with melee attack. You can use your reaction, which you are doing, to add your proficiency bonus to your AC for that attack, potentially causing the attack to miss you. All right. And your proficiency bonus 20. At this time is what? It's like 2 or 3, right?
Proficiency bonus. Okay. Yeah, it would be 3.
3. Well, so it would meet it anyway, because your AC is 16. So it wouldn't cause it to miss.
Okay.
So it hits you. And for 15. And for another 8 damage. So 23 total. And you are grappled. And as such, it pulls you into its lair. Was anyone underneath the water to see this?
I mean, I was trying to help.
That's fair. You were checking in to see if he needed help. You saw him all of a sudden get wrapped around by what seems to be more of the seaweed and pulled into this chamber.
I think Nubbins was at the door, so he probably sees it. I guess I'm to react.
So I'll poke my head out and say, "Seaweed, got the guy. Gonna go help." And then I'll swim on down. So what am I seeing here? It's basically at the end of its little cave hole thing.
So here's the door. You have to kind of. Sorry, I don't know if you can see the door. Can you?
No.
See, hold on. No. Oh, no. Nope, that didn't help. There we go.
Now we can see it.
All right. And as you poke your head, you see the full layout of this pool and everything that's going on.
Okay. So I will swim in to there. And I can see. I'm gonna assume it's this. Oop.
Sorry,
No, that's okay.
I don't know what happened. I have to bring it to the front. Better.
And then, so it's basically like this. Is it? Because that just looks like another wall cut out.
Yeah, this way is.
Okay, and
Yeah.
is there any way to access vis-a-vis this way?
Well, yeah, you go through the door and then you can get in there.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know what the graying on the bottom
raise
was. I didn't
was?
know if it was
No,
internal
you're fine.
walls. Yeah. It's underwater, so I won't be able to get all the way there. I'll have to dash with my action. That was 10, so 20, so that's up to 40. That's up to 60. I've got.
Oh, you're an elf.
Yeah, I've got 10 feet left, but I don't think 10 feet really does anything. Nothing particularly to do with a bonus. I'll just use a reaction to try. It's within 10 feet of me. Let's see how well spores swim. I mean, bacteria swims. Maybe spores will swim. Just the 12,
Yeah,
not
sure.
the 6.
Hey, you get it.
Because-
Because reasons.
And yeah, that's all for me. I'll just, show up next to Calyx. I think that's what he needs right now.
Calyx, you're grappled. But doesn't mean you can't attack.
Well, in that case.
It gets the stab. And because a friend's next to you, you get that will hit. And you also get the sneak attack because a friend is within 5 feet. Jeez. Nasty. I'm not ready for like that much sneak attack damage. It's a lot of sneak attack. Zache,
Hey,
the rope you were holding all of a sudden gets pulled from your hands and starts sinking into the
Okay.
water.
that's a little weird. Okay, so we're gonna take a few steps back over here, and then we're going to kind of like duck down, and because I think that's a ledge right there, like crouch on the ledge and stick my head under the water and kind of lean down and see if I can see through the doorway. Like, is there light in there?
No, it is dark.
He pulls his head back like, yeah, I can't see it's a freaking thing. And that's his turn.
Okay. Nubbins.
All right, I guess Nubbins hears commotion, and he will start making his way over.
All right.
I'm done.
You know, the one thing about this giant kelpie, it can actually grab more than one person. So it
Ruh-roh.
shall. Jeff. 24, does it get you?
Oh, 24 will do, yeah, for sure. Oh,
And how
21
about a
will do, yeah,
21?
for sure.
So it's going to get you for 28. And you, too, are grappled. And it will take both of you for a swim. Further and further into the lair. Jeffrey.
Yeah, I really don't like this. Super don't like this. So is it a large creature?
Yes.
I mean, okay. I can kind of work with that. Let's go ahead and drop a moonbeam on it. That makes sense.
This is a very dark area. Is that possible? Let's see.
Doesn't say that it needs a light source.
Yeah, it is magic. Yeah, I'm okay with this. So you drop a moonbeam on it, huh?
Yeah, that'll light it up. That'll make it so we can actually see down here.
All right, so it does con saving throw right now.
Yes, now and if it starts there at the beginning of its turn.
15. What's your DC?
15.
All right, so it's half or none.
Half. Half on success.
All right.
And then we'll shake out some more spores. Because, you know, it's got dim light. Spores like dim light.
Sure. Well, now it's actually in regular light, right? Or is the moonlight dim? Pale. Okay. All right. Calyx, how's it your turn? You're going to stab it to death again, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
9 misses. Thank you.
Come on, follow up dagger.
Do I get the second attack or?
I mean,
Offhand
you're not
dagger.
restrained. You can offhand. You
Alright,
struggle for it. 17 will hit.
Sneaky. Get him.
It's just 6, right? Or,
No, you get the sneak.
Oh, I
You
did,
certainly
really?
get the sneak.
Yeah.
Yep. Because it's the first one, but you only get. Was that 2?
2. 12 total,
10,
I think.
2. And guess what? That is enough to get this large kelpie. You guys are officially out of battle now.
I scramble out and up top for a while.
Give me, actually, you two, people in the room, can you guys give me a perception check? Just those two.
People under the water?
Under the water in the room.
Okay.
Under the sea. Ooh.
Okay. Not good enough there, Jeff. Calyx, do you see the blue square on the screen?
I do.
Say yes. Fantastic. You see what looks to be a shimmery piece of armor.
Well, on my way out, I swim by that area and just grab whatever's there.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
kelpie.
Yeah.
It eats you.
Yeah.
What we learned.
It's a mimic!
I'll look at it
Alright.
once I'm out.
So you two, just you two, because you're the only two that fought it. You guys each get 1,000 XP. As you are looking at it, can you roll me? I wonder if you'd know this from looking. You can give me like a history or some sort of intelligence roll. Convince me of a roll that you might use to look at some armor. Okay, yeah, that's not cutting it. To you, this just looks like some medium armor.
Okay.
But it is very shimmery, specifically in the water. So perhaps someone else might know what the heck is going on with it.
A finger waggler.
Yo, what's up?
Are you a finger waggler or a god lover?
Well, you've been kind of using them interchangeably, so I'm a little confused as to what your definition is. And he's like pulling them up out of the water. Lurk! Poof.
You're look at that.
Well, that sure looks like a shiny something.
So with your background in armor, Zashay, I'm going to give you advantage on whatever intelligence roll you want to roll here to look at this armor.
Sure, we're going to do like a thing. We'll do a history.
Oh,
10.
it's a mystery.
It looks like metal, I think.
Oh, you guys are stinking.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We're out of combat now.
All right. Well, you guys can spend some time if you want looking at it. Do you know that, Zashay, that this looks like scale mail of some sort?
Oh, hey, look at that. It's mail. I mean, looks like scale mail.
I'm just gonna give it to you because I'm gonna forget later.
I can identify it, so if it's magical, I'll find out.
I don't know if it's magical, but it's special.
Oh.
So you guys figure out that it's Mariner's medium armor, that it's scale mail specific.
Is it
Scales
scales?
of fish.
Ooh.
Fishy scales.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Look, it's not metal. You think it looked like metal. I know it's not metal. It's a perfect in-between.
Means if you say so, buddy.
I have no idea what you're saying.
He's excited because he thinks that metal is like, I don't know. So he thinks that this looks like fish scales, so it's not metal, so he'll try and wear it. It's a thing. You want...
I have no idea what you're saying.
I mean, he's the one who wears a giant, metal bucket and then has to pray to a god and then not, drown forever. Which one of us is more crazy? As, he strokes his beard and a bunch of spores pop off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So...
Y'all are nuts.
How about this? Look, it's something that will help to keep you safe. It's mail made of scales. I don't know how to make it simpler than that. Scales mills.
It sells, right?
Well, sure, I guess you could sell it, but I don't know. It's probably worth a couple of golds. I mean, if that's your concerns, if it fits him, he can wears it for a bit and we'll refund you the gold. That's no problems.
I think you brought a little bit of the receipt up with you as he looks at Calix's daggers, and they're probably still a little covered with seaweed. He's got the receipt. It won't be a problem.
Huh?
This humor is not getting better with age.
And as they come to the surface, Zashay, you start actually sinking a little bit into the water. You think that the water walking's all day, right? It's the water breathing that's not, or the other way around.
Other way around. Water breathing is all day. Water walking is 1 hour.
Yeah. You are starting to sink in a little bit, and you think that it's wearing off.
Okay, everybody out of the pool. We're gonna have to recast the water walkings if we want to keep this up, but I think we've got steps here that are either going up or down.
Oh, thank
Up.
God, land.
Up, out of the water.
Stairs usually do one of those two things.
Technically, they do both, but in this case, you guys are walking up the stairs.
Okay, these are like Schrodinger stairs. We don't know if we're going up or down them until we actually do it. I see how it is. Hey, look, a door.
And this is a good place for us to stop for the night
Okay.
before we get into any more
Yay.
hijinks. Congratulations on getting loot and passing this terrible water trap that if you didn't have water breathing, perhaps people would have drowned.
Yes.
It becomes a very quick. Did you cast this? If yes, you're good. If no, goodbye. At least one party member.
Yeah.
No killing the party members. Yay!
Yay.
All right. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Many thank yous. Oh
And
my
thank
God,
you,
armor?
Twitch.
Thanks, Twitch peoples. So that was your first session there, Mike.
It was a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, you jumped right into a dungeon, dungeon